You see?
Some people would rather do.
Who's that then?
Me and you.
Oh yeah, very good.
Yeah.
It's a cunning camera, eh?
It is.
Are you interested in photography?
I am.
I used to be.
Did you? Here's me and you.
Oh God, look at the wrinkles.
Looks good, doesn't it?
That woman suits blue.
She does. Most definitely.
She does. She suits blue.
Forty, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60.
So is it the red one?
The red one's for the record. You can like zoom in and out.
Yeah.
What would be the thing you would like if you could have anything for Christmas?
Driving
Yes, sir.
license.
Yeah.
Driving lessons. Would you have driving lessons, Margaret?
I've had them before, but
But you didn't
biology.
Yeah.
She did. What would you like for Christmas? Money, no object.
What would I like for Christmas?
Yeah.
Don't know. I'd like
Well, practical, you know.
a play of it's a middling play. It's a series. That's what I want for Christmas. Yes.
What's that?
And it's on. That's definitely on record. Yeah. Right.
We just put the thing away.
Oh, Emily, why am I trying to do
I
this?
don't
'Cause
know.
I'm the least person to do this.
I've never done this before.
Jesus, you're only 20.
I know, but like.
I'm like ancient. Right.
Cameras on, phones on.
Is it recording?
Yes, it's got the little record thing there.
Sure.
First thing on a morning, 8 o'clock, medication starts as soon as I start my shift.
On the morning, you'll come in and you'll get your handover. You've got to communicate with the night staff and you'll pass on any information.
This is our Lauren getting all the flowers ready.
We help them assist the residents, get washed and dressed. We just do a multitude of things, just everything.
Sometimes we'll play bingo or we'll just think of something new to try and keep them entertained.
18.
18.
Yes. 25. 25.
41.
You never get bored. You know, even something simple like taking dishes into the kitchen. You can't get there because there's so many different things happen. The phone could be ringing, there's someone at the door, there's spillage. Spillages seem to be like a major thing, yeah.
Sharon's possibly the one who gave you your tablets this morning. Sharon.
Or a resident will just suddenly start singing and you'll join in or dance. And you think, like, I've been trying to get this cup to the kitchen for like a half an hour, wouldn't you? Mm-hmm. Then you forget what you're actually doing. Yeah. But it's like so, it's such a buzz actually.
Sorry.
Is that the right way, Georgia?
The microphone itself should face down.
In
A bit. I'll take my mask off. Right.
Yeah, freedom for the mask.
You come in, you start at 8 at night, and then you finish at 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's a 12-hour night shift. Some nights you can come in and some residents might need assistance into their jammies, and then we would start doing some housework. We normally clean and iron and get the kitchen ready for breakfast. Quite a few residents don't settle on night time. We'll just see if they want to come down to the lounge. I'd put a movie on, make a coffee, get some toast or some crystals, some chocolate, whatever they really wanted, and we'll just sit and spend some time, like some quality time. Because I think there's nothing worse than being made to go to bed when you don't want to go to bed.
Oh, we're candle short.
Just put that one.
Yeah, then what?
Yeah.
That looks ridiculous.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rob. Happy birthday to you.
It's a work of art, that.
Beautiful.
Happy birthday, Rob.
Yeah.
9 years older than you.
Careful, because it's heavy.
Years young.
Sorry, I've got it. I've got it.
Right, is it on your knee?
Yeah, on me.
Yeah. Brilliant.
You want a sharp knife?
Are we allowed to give your age, Ethel?
95.
95 years young. She's just had her birthday. I know. Margaret, how old are you?
88.
88. Marvellous.
You're late tonight.
Yes.
My role as owner is overseeing the home, making sure it runs well and it's a happy place for the residents to live in. I was a lot more sort of hands-on when we first started, and about 10 years ago Nicky, our daughter, came into the business and she kind of took over my role as sort of overseeing things. But I still have quite an input into the home.
Is it okay? We've done a horrible angle on me.
I've been here 4 years. This is my first care job. My sister actually previously worked here and she'd been here for 14 years. So she got me into it.
Welcome to Princess Parlour.
I actually went to college to do hairdressing, and I was in hairdressing for 4 years. But when I was 17, my mum got diagnosed with cancer. So I actually looked after my mum, felt like I was doing something good, something helpful. And that's when I spoke to my sister about it, and she said about maybe looking into doing care for the elderly.
Is it nice? Relaxing? Yeah. Dorothy, dry your nails.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get the chocolate stuff for you. George, can you play that for us, please? Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I used to come here when I worked for the local authority.
Oh, did you? Oh, I didn't know that. But there was an inspector.
This was my year.
Well, my mum's a nurse and I've got a family full of carers and nurses. So I've always had kind of a care part of us, inside of us anyways. So I applied for a job in a care home when I was still in college. I didn't get it, but got offered an apprenticeship, and then 3 years later I'm here and I'm level 2 qualified carer, so. Did it work?
Dunno. I'm confuzzled.
The red light's still on, I think you recorded.
He didn't. No, I'm not, ma'am. I'm really not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I am. I'm recording.
God who made thee mighty, make thee mightier yet.
See this picture here? I'm going to put a blindfold on, get I pretend to go and try and pin it in the right place. Come on then, Mr. King. No cheating.
We've got some cake.
Oh, wow. Nearly there.
Do you want to have a look, Brian?
Yeah.
I'll change me mind.
All right then.
Take it away.
I think I might win the prize.
I would like to announce the winner, Mr. Reginald.
Yay!
Take a choice of these other highly expensive prizes.
They're soft.
These are soft.
They're good for ski.
Ah, these are better.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Thanks very
Thank
much.
you. Would you care to do a small speech?
Thanks very much for a lovely day. Everyone's friendly and helpful for all senior citizens. And I think it's a great thing that's happening here today.
Lovely. And second place, Mr. Brian McGill. Beautiful certificate which you can treasure for the rest of your days, Brian.
Yes,
There you go.
There's nothing any left.
And you can all have a chocolate.
Yes, it's nearly home time. Enjoy the day?
No fun.
Lauren's got a day off tomorrow, but I have not.
Neither have I.
Yes, so I've just had a week away in the Lake District and it was red hot. And I've come back today and I've had a lovely day with me crew.
It's been wonderful. It's like she's never been away.
Can't wait for me next holiday. Happy birthday, dearie. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Mary, can you blow? Go. You do it? Very big blow?
Fantastic.
Oh, well done, Elizabeth.
You do feel, you know, it's going to sound a bit over the top to say blessed, but not very many people are able to develop these kind of relationships in their workplace, and I think that's what keeps us all going.
Do you just draw it on?
Yes, that's right.
On the.
Yeah, that's right.
Sometimes you can get a little bit down because the outside pressures are so great and what we're expected to do in the office work and the paperwork and all the legislation and all these things.
You got to do the dishes now, man.
I'll do the dishes.
Do the dishes.
Sometimes you forget why you're here and you can just remind yourself by going into the lounge, basically, spending a little bit of time with people.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
It is.
Try and knock them over. Go, Hilma. Go, Hilma. Try rolling it. It might be a bit easier. Right, so Hilma. No,
Seeing the joy in the residents' faces and how you can make a difference to them just by little things. It doesn't have to be, you know, it's companionship for them and there's communication with them. This is their last home, you know, you've got to make it for them. It's got to be a good, joyful experience because this is maybe the last place that they're going to be.
You always get told when you first come into care, try not to get attached, but you can't help it. You're here 24/7. You see the good days, the bad days, and you get your little attachments. You find out what everyone likes to eat, drink. You become so emotionally invested. You get really close to the residents and they're like your second family. And then when you lose someone, it's like you've lost a part of your family.
So that's what we're doing, Maureen. I'll leave it there till we do the inside.
You know, you want people to live forever, but it's not going to happen. It does have an impact, but if you've cared for them and you've done your best for them and you know you've done your best for them, it does take a little bit of a sting out of it. Sometimes it can be really upsetting, but you just got to move on, get on with it. You know, it's just don't think about it too much. Try not to.
Are you ready to do some painting?
Yes.
Yes? Have a seat here then, Dorothy. Right, I'll move these out of the way so you've got a bit of space. It's your colours. Margaret was telling us about when she used to go around knocking on people's doors with the pumpkin.
Knock, knock. If I couldn't get the door open, I went in the window. Climbed in the window. Managed to open the door. Like the rest.
But you were naughty?
Naughty?
Worse than naughty?
Mum used to say, I can't to come up that and stay. You'll no could lie down the night. Your ass will be red draw.
A little bit older.
No.
Because Sandra.
Do you remember it, Mum?
Oh, whose wedding? Oh, it was Julian.
Was it? I didn't know. Don't know whether it is.
Oh, you were taller than me.
I think it's because I had heels on.
Oh, you had.
I did. That's the only way I could be up there.
Oh, yes.
But you get to know the families. You know, the families are the same as the residents, aren't they? Because that's their home. They come with the package.
Right, shall we just try that again? Oh, hello, hello. Testing, testing, testing. Right, okay, yeah. And then I'll just turn it on and I've just got to check the volume.
My mum, Joyce, came back with me to the northeast after my dad died about 5 years ago. Her dementia was already quite bad, and she stayed with us for a few months until we realised that she was going to need more care than we could actually provide. For someone you love, for my mum, you know, to not be at home with us, it was a really difficult decision. It was a really difficult decision to make. It always is.
It's still very, it's very much a stigma, I think, for people to come into a care home. But it can be a very positive move for a lot of people.
1941. What a stylish lady. So how old were you there? About
15.
Yes, you were 15 there.
Well, I had more hair then.
You did. You did indeed. It was a different colour as well, wasn't it?
You see the families quite as much as you do the residents. So you do make a connection, like you learn things about the family's life. They tell you things about the residents when they were younger. You kind of vouch for the residents at times when talking to the families, and a lot of the families do trust our opinions and what we think might be best.
You really are supporting for them as well, because you're reassuring them that, you know, their loved ones are safe, and it's nice to make someone feel like that.
Oh. Lovely lady, that must be you.
I knew that she woke up in tears, or if she got really distressed, there would be somebody who worked here who knew her and would kind of comfort her and would, you know, knew what to do to distract her or make her laugh. That's been the most important thing for me, having my mum here, that kind of reassuring of knowing, you know, that it's almost like she's been in the midst of a sort of extended family.
Come on, Shade.
Shady.
Shade.
I don't think he's going to bother.
So how come you ended up going to elocution lessons?
They just wanted me to. My dad says, I don't want her to speak because she's got a plum in her mouth, you know. But he said, I would like to speak a bit better. I thought, well, yeah. They used to give you a poem. There's one called Cat's Eyes. In Hans Old Mill's 3 black cats watched the bins for the thieving rats. Whisker and claw, they crouched in the night, their 5 eyes smouldering grin. You had to say it like that. I thought, why beggar?
Very good.
And I remember being sat on the red sofa and we had the news on and it came up on the news. And that was the first time I'd ever properly heard about it.
I remember seeing pictures on the news of Italy and it was portrayed as though this is absolutely terrible, but it's not going to happen to us. And then it very quickly happened here.
There was a lot of unknowns about COVID, about the disease itself, so people were very unsure about what was going to happen and how you were going to be able to cope with it. It was a very, very anxious time.
Before we started this, we just had a look at some of the guidance, which was withdrawn on, was it the 13th of March?
Yeah.
And that was sort of like a similar thing. It was, you know, don't wear masks.
If you've been in direct contact with somebody with COVID, that's okay.
You're not
you don't need to
classed
do
as a
anything
case,
else.
yeah.
If you're asymptomatic, I mean, I don't know how you would know this because there was no tests.
No,
but
not at all.
if you're asymptomatic, you're fine. Just carry on. I mean, this was actually the guidance, and then it was removed on March the 13th.
Like quite abruptly. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was like, you need masks, you need PPE, you need hand sanitizer. It was very much like, we're telling you this now, you do it. We won't come anywhere near you. In fact, you'll be lucky to get a phone call, but you carry on and do that.
PPE you could not get. I
Couldn't get any PPE.
Masks were, you couldn't buy them even if you wanted to pay a lot of money. They just simply weren't available.
I mean, it sounds mad now, but we were really, really, really scared.
Yeah.
We were like telling everybody to stay away. Like we actually paid people to stay off work who had like a partner who worked in the NHS. So we're like, just go and don't because it's too risky.
Yeah. Everybody was just a potential carrier of it, you know.
When it first started, they very, very quickly got letters and things out to the families for them to sign to say that they didn't want them to be transferred into hospital. Every resident had this form signed within 48 hours. You know, so they obviously got the act together quickly about saying, right, we're not taking anybody into hospital if they've got COVID from a residential care home. We don't like people going into hospital unnecessarily anyway, you know, if they can, we like people to spend the last days at the home. It seemed a reasonable thing to do, but on reflection, they were kind of almost saying, because you're such and such an age, you know, you're not going to go into hospital for treatment. We got directives from government about taking people into the care home from hospital without being tested, or even people who had COVID. I remember one thing that came through was saying you should be taking people in from hospital without them being tested or knowingly know that they had COVID. We experienced people who went into hospital because of one thing or another, and they weren't tested when they came out.
What are you doing? Don't touch.
I wanted to do 3, 4, 5.
Oh, what you doing, man? That's down. Put it down. Put it down there.
That's what I wanted to do. 3, 4, 5, 6.
It goes round like that.
It was really hard as well for the residents because a lot of the residents have hearing impairments, the lip read, so they were getting really frustrated because they couldn't understand us because they couldn't hear us, but they couldn't lip read either. And they would ask why we had masks on and things like that. And obviously when you explain about the virus, they didn't really understand about that because they hadn't heard of it, or they might have heard of it or they've forgotten about it. I think it was really hard for them to understand what was actually going on.
The residents who like to go out for walks missed it the most because, they like to go for the long walks and things like that. For me, it's been torn between my children, my family, work. Am I doing the right thing?
Scared to come in, scared in case I was catching it and taking it home, giving it to my family. But you don't really want to, you kind of let yourself be frightened, not especially in this type of work, because you've got vulnerable people who rely on you, and you being frightened they're going to pick up on that, and you can't be that person that makes other people scared. You have to put everything aside. When you come in here, you put everything to the side. 2 minutes. Yeah? Oh, I don't know if that's someone at the door. 2 minutes, I'll just check.
The restrictions were so for it must have been about a year. Nobody had a visitor. When we did eventually come in, when we could do the lateral testing, masks and all that, we still had to be behind a screen. We had to provide screens and masks, and they couldn't hug the resident. They couldn't hold hands.
My mum was a very touchy person, and she hugged everybody. She was very, very affectionate, and I really missed that lack of physical touch. So she certainly seemed calm when I visited her, and that was very reassuring for us. And we visited like that until she finally did get COVID and did get ill.
We did well at the beginning. It seemed that we were in our own little bubble. I don't know how to explain it, but everything was going on the outside, but nothing was coming here. We were safe and we were keeping our residents safe. And then I just remember it kind of all just changed. One person tested positive, and then everyone just started seeming to test positive, and your bubble was popped, if that makes sense. You felt so good for keeping everyone safe, and then no one was safe anymore, really.
I mean, it was absolutely dreadful because the day that somebody brought COVID into the home was also the day all the residents had their first jab. It felt really cruel. So we had a number of people who were really ill and requiring nursing in bed.
The home was empty and there wasn't any joy. It was just just eerie. I would say like an empty ship, when you've got that. It just didn't feel like it had a soul.
I remember just going home and just constantly thinking about the residents, and it's just something that you couldn't get off your mind, and I was constantly just worrying about what was going to happen next. There
was 4 residents who passed away from COVID within 2 days of each other. And they were all obviously very ill for all of that time. Every day you came into work, someone passed away who you had cared for years and knew really well, and their families as well. You had to keep in touch with them. And
I felt as if like we let the family down with it coming in here.
I don't know, I just sort of assumed my mum wouldn't, I just assumed she wouldn't get it. I just felt that she wouldn't. And even when I was speaking to Emily, I think it was, who was saying, well, you know, your mum's not eating, I don't think I really thought that she would actually have it.
It was hard. Like, I don't think I'll be able to talk about it because I'll get upset. I remember a lot of people dying.
I had finished work, I had done a 12-hour shift, and kind of just got this feeling that she was going to go, so I stayed back. This lady absolutely loved singing and dancing, so I sat with her, I held her hand, and actually had sang non-stop for about 2 hours. I had sang some songs from the 1940s, all the songs that she had loved, and she had went peacefully in them 2 hours. I just didn't want her to be by herself.
We stayed in the room with my mum for about 2 days, 3 days maybe. Nicky and the staff said, well, you know, obviously it's at your own risk, but I heard such a lot about people who weren't able to be with, you know, to be with family. And I'll be eternally grateful to Nicky and everybody in the home for making it possible for us to do that, because I was with my mum when she died, and I really loved my mum so much, and then I kind of felt that we were with her at the end.
But life, of course, consists of final partings as well as first meetings. And as much as I and my family miss him, I know he would want us to enjoy Christmas. We felt his presence as we, like millions around the world, readied ourselves for Christmas. While COVID again means we can't celebrate quite as we may have wished, we can still enjoy the many happy traditions.
Come on then, Trudy. Shall we go? Go on then.
A lot of the time care homes were forgot about, especially the residents as well, because with them being elderly, they weren't looked at as a priority to care for by the government, by the hospital. Whether someone's 89, 19, you should try and save everyone's life. You shouldn't just say because they're elderly, they don't get a chance to be saved.
Surprise. No, I didn't really win. Oh, no. I think so.
Oh, yes, keep it up.
I like it.
You look lovely.
We live in a youth-obsessed culture, don't we? Old age is looked upon with dread in our society, rather than something that you should be celebrating, that people have lived a long life and they've got things to offer. The people that we have living here, you know, there's wonderful stories around their life, the things they've done, and they're still able to contribute, even with dementia. The staff still get a lot out of communicating with them. But whether you can change society's attitude, I don't know how you go about that, really.
You have to open the door.
Yeah. Are you all right getting down there, Mary?
I'll manage.
Yeah.
Nicky. Nice treat.
It is.
Take
is, honestly. It goes right 3 times, you know. All right. If I knew you could say the lights right away along there. How long do we wait till it then?
Are you enjoying your ride, Georgia? It's a bit scary. I know.
You're freezing cold, girl.
I've been on the wheel with Mary.
Eh? Cold.
She's been on the big wheel.
Oh, you've been on the doodah?
Yes, I have.
But we're good friends, really.
Hi, Sandra. Are you sure we're good friends? I was glad I met you because I had nobody to talk to.
You have to hurry up and catch up to me, though.
I'll never do that.
Oh, you never know. You never know.
How long do you expect to live?
With the magic wand.